I hold on to money because I think no more is going to come, so I won't spend it.
Oh.
So I'm afraid that it won't continue to flow.
But listen to your words. I'm afraid.
Right.
I'm worried. I'm afraid. So what does that mean? So that means you're not looking at the money that's coming in the way that your inner being is looking at the money that's coming. You're not.
I see it as temporary. I don't know how to let that go, I guess. It's because it's always the fear of not knowing where it's going to come from.
Well, we understand that, but where does anything come from? Everything comes out of the vortex. You are a lovely bunch of people on this planet, and you are trucking no resources in from other planets. And yet your economy continues to expand. Where is it coming from? It's coming from life and from asking. So this is the part that we're really wanting you to hear. So can you accept at all that there is a vibrational version?
Absolutely.
That's the hard part. There's a vibrational version that you have not realized yet. If you accept that it's there, then this is the question that we want you to contemplate. We're going to get here together. If it exists in vibrational form, how does it become a reality? How does the idea of prosperity translate into something that is in my bank account? How do I turn those vibrations to those thoughts, to those things? How does that happen? Well, it happens by your practicing the thoughts that allow it to turn to those things, not practicing the opposite of those thoughts. When you say, I'm afraid there won't be enough, that's practicing the opposite of the thoughts. And we know, oh, it must drive you crazy. Abraham, if you were standing where I'm standing, look at me, what I'm looking at, you'd feel the way I feel. And we say, we know that what you're living feels so real because what you are feeling is turning to things all the time. So if you don't feel like there's enough money, then that's the way it's turning out. And then you say, see, I was right. This worry was valid. This worry was accurate because I worried about this and this is the way that it is. See, I'm right. I'm right to worry. And we say, the universe will respond to the vibration that you emit. So you have to show yourself something different. You've got to find a way to, and this was the question that you asked. So do I just pretend like I've got the money and do I spend it even though I don't have it? And we say, not until you feel that confidence or that prosperity. So you heard all of that, and we know you're not.
And it's hard when you have a husband.
Wait. Now you're arguing for your limitations even further. That's what holds you in that place. We understand and we get why you're feeling the way you do. But we are going to help you find another way of looking at this that will shift something in you that will change your point of attraction. So, on we go. You create your own reality, blah, 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 blah. You ask and you throw it in the vortex, blah, 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 blah. We know you're sick to death of the vortex. But now, here the prosperity is in the vortex. How are you going to get it out? How are you going to translate into your experience the prosperity that we promise you, blah, 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 is there? It's there. How are you going to get it out? How are you going to be the realizer of it? Well, you've got to understand that it's broadcasting to you. If you can understand creation in terms of broadcasting and receiving, broadcasting and receiving, broadcasting and receiving, broadcasting and receiving. So your inner being is broadcasting prosperity, but you're broadcasting doubt. How's that working out? Your inner being is broadcasting one thing, you're broadcasting another. Can you set your radio dial on 106 FM and hear what's being broadcast on 98.7?
No.
Can you receive from a different frequency? You've got to line up with the frequency that your inner being is broadcasting. So that's the first big question that we want to put to you. Do you believe that through your life you have created a vibrational version of your prosperity and that your inner being stands holding it, knowing it, being it, and broadcasting it?
I do.
And since your inner being is broadcasting it, what does that mean about your inner being's experience relative to law of attraction? If your inner being is broadcasting prosperity, what does that mean is coming back to your inner being?
Prosperity.
Oh, that vortex is dynamic. It's dynamic, it's growing, it's big, it's riches that you cannot identify yet. And it's real. So you want some of it. Just a little of it, please. There's enough in your vortex to keep you thriving for 20 or 30 lifetimes. That's how dynamic it is. That's how big it is. And you want some of it. How are you going to get it? You got to tune your tuner to the frequency of what your inner being is broadcasting, which is what we're calling the receptive mode. You got to get in the receptive mode. You've got to think like your inner being thinks in order to be in that receptive mode. You can't be blaming your husband. You can't be blaming the economy. You can't be blaming government. You can't be blaming an employer. You can't be focused on the absence of what you want and tune your tuner to what your inner being is broadcasting. And your inner being is not going to change its broadcast to match yours ever.